fail amar and nahi. Amar means to order, and nahi means is not to order. I mean order not to do. So it's like in English, imperative and prohibitive. Okay, like it's help and don't help. Both are orders. One is in the positive, the other is in the negative. So TPI, hear it, say it, see it, right? Feel it, do it all together. Love it, do it together. And let's start with our revision, quick one. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altu, fa'alna, fa'alat, fa'alat. Okay, let's do yaf'alu, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, taf'aluna, af'alu, naf'alu. Good? Let's do. Today's class, Amar is order. This form expresses order or request to do something. Order or request. And negative imperative or prohibit means this form expresses order or request not to do something. Starting with simple fail verb begins like fa'ala. Say that. Fa'ala. Okay. And now let's start with how is the order form made. This is the table for mudare. This is the table for mudare. And there was a table for Madi. Mazi was this level. Repeat with me. Mazi is parallel to the ground. And the Mudare is up. Right? Okay. And now we are coming to the imperative. And that is order. Right? How is the imperative made? It is made from taf'alu and taf'aluna. When you say to somebody, you are doing something. What does taf'alu mean? You do. And taf'aluna, you all do. So if I want to order, what do I do? From this, I convert to the order. I drop the first one. I drop the ta. I drop the ta. So what's left? Fa, ain, lam. But fa has a sukoon on top of it. Understand sukoon?
Yeah.
This thing.
Silent.
Can you pronounce a word that begins with sukoon? Can you? No. So you need something to fall back upon. So you add this hamza, this alif looking like thing, and you put a kasra. So you write if-al. So follow me. If-al, if-alu, if-al, if-alu. If-al means you do. If-alu, you all do. Now it's becoming interesting. You can order each other. And if I say not do like this, no. You go la taf'al. You go from your left to your right. La taf'al. La taf'al. La taf'al. Meaning, don't do. Don't do. La taf'al. And together, la taf'alu. So la taf'al. La taf'alu. La taf'al. La taf'al. La taf'al means you one person don't do. And la taf'alu, you all must do. Who are we talking to here? Masculine or feminine people? Masculine, because you are using our right hand. So if'al means you one masculine person. If'al, do. If'alu, you all do. If'al, do. Repeat after me. If'al, do. If'alu, sorry. If'al, do. If'alu, you all do. La taf'al, don't do. La taf'alu, you all do. Okay, think of something in mind. Think of something like you want, Abdullah is playing with his mobile. And he's not paying attention. So I'm going to say, pay attention. So I say, if'al, do what? Do something. If'alu, you all do something. If I want to say, do not play with this or something, la taf'al, don't do this. La taf'alu, you all don't do this. Okay, this is the lesson for today. And let's see how we will apply it to the other verbs that we have learned. Like fataha, we will use the same sound. So if'al, because we had fa'ala. So if we have fataha, what will it be? Iftah. So say iftah. Iftahu. What does iftah mean? You open. Iftahu, you all open. La taftah, don't open. La taftahu, you all don't open. MashaAllah. If I say ij'al, do, because jala meant he made. So ij'al, make. Ij'al means, because jala, see this is how it helps us. All I have to remember is the meaning of the past. I have to know the meaning of fatah. Meaning of fatah is he opened. Now if I want to order, I say iftah, meaning open. Ja'ala means he made. If I want to say make, I'll say ij'al, make. And all of you ij'alu. So say ij'al, ij'alu, ij'al, ij'alu. So we got three. These three was the door for fataha. So fataha, fa'ala, ja'ala, they all make their amar with kasra in the first one, iftah. And the rest is same as the mudari. Like the tafta. Taftahu, take away the ta. What remains? Fataha with a sukoon. Can't pronounce it. And the hamza with the zayd, iftah. So again, iftah, iftahu, if'al, if'alu, ij'al, ij'alu. So let's do the complete table now. Fataha, fatahu, fatahta, fatahtum, fatahtu, fatahna, yaftahu, yaftahuna, taftahu, taftahuna, aftahu, naftahu, iftah, iftahu, la taftah, la taftahu. MashaAllah. Let's do it. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altum, fa'altu, fa'alna, yaf'alu, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, taf'aluna, af'alu, naf'alu, if'al, if'alu, la taf'alu, la taf'alu. MashaAllah. Next one. So these are three for fataha. Let's do the same for nasara. In nasara, if you want to make the order, again you start with what? With yansuru or tansuru. You take away the ya and put in place of it this alif, but put a pesh on it. So nasara will be unsur. So unsur means help. Unsuru means you all help. So all the verbs that come, now you know why it is important to know which table or which group the verb falls into. If I were to say to somebody, enter, how will I do? I will first say enter means dakhala. So dakhala means he entered. So how will I say enter? Will I say idkhul or udkhul? Ud, because dakhala is in the nasara group. Now you know why we want to know. Because if I don't know that dakhala is in nasara group, I will not know how to make the amal. And you cannot remember all the words. All you do is, if somebody says kharaja, tell me how will you make with kharaja? So you say, brother, just tell me which door is kharaja from. Just tell me this. He will say nasara. You will say, okay, ukhruj. Right? And if he says by mistake, if he says, oh, I think kharaja is from Bab Fatah, then what is the order that you will make? Ikhraj. But it's wrong, because he told you. So he has to tell you which Bab it is from, then only you can make the right Amar. So our ability should be to find out where does this belong to. Okay, so let's do this together. Unsur, unsuru, la tansur, la tansuru, unsur, unsuru, la tansur, la tansuru. Now look at all these verbs are from nasara. See, this is how it is. You see khalaka, razaka, zakara, shakara, abada, dakhala, kafara, they all belong to the nasara group. How will I know that? I will either look at a dictionary Or I will say, please tell me the mudare for each. So if I know khalaqa is from nasara group, how will I make the amr? Ukhluq. From razaka, urzuq. From zakara, uzkur. From shakara, ushkur. From abada, ubud. From dakhala, udkhul. And from kafara, ukfur. So see, this is now how your mind is expanding. Arabic is so mathematical that if it is if I want to say ke thank, shukr kar, then how will I say it? Ushkur, not ashkur or ishkur. Why ushkur? Because this is from Nasara group.
So we have to remember these things.
Yeah, everybody. And there's no shortcut. You have to know. If I say kharaja, and tell him to get out, or
Don't use me as example.
Get out.
so it would be ukhruj, out, ukhruj.
You see the second that
Got
the third letter is Dhamma.
Dhamma. Pesh,
The
pesh,
Dhamma
pesh,
comes
pesh.
from the beginning of the
Urdu में पेश
Oh,
कक्का पेश
See, there is two ways. One is that you make a mathematical saying, okay, I look at the second last, and I'll see if this is pesh, then when I make the amar, I will make it with a pesh.
पेश
So, ukhluk, urzuk, uskur, ushkur, ubud, udkhul, ukfur.
So who decides how come
Who did- The Arabs said, I will say ushkur. Now you can change it.
अस्कुर
What we have found is 4 patterns. So you have to
You have to fit them in one of them.
maths is full of patterns.
Actually, alhamdulillah, it was a wonderful idea the way they said it, because that's the easy way to say it. If I would say ishkar, it sounds very strange. So ashkar sounds, ushkur just fits in right. Ushkur.
Sounds good.
And if I want to say all of you make thanks, how will I say? Ushkuru. Okay, let's do this with razaka. Okay, razaka, razaku, razakta, razaktum, razaktu, razakna, yarzuku, yarzukuna, tarzuku, tarzukuna, arzuku, narzuku, urzuk, urzuku, la tarzuk, la tarzuku. Okay. So, what about zikr? Let's talk about zikr. Abdullah bin Basar, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, one of the companions said, O Messenger of Allah, there are many injunctions of Islam. There are so many things in Islam for me. So tell me something which I can do it forever and be successful. Tell me some easy way out. So, what did the Prophet say? He said, La yazalu lisanaka ratban min dhikrillah. Don't let your tongue, or always keep your tongue wet with the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Always keep your tongue wet with the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you do that, that is the one thing, do it and be steadfast and it will be easy for you. And we know, if we have zikr always, what's going to happen? Shaitan is going to run away. Inshallah. Let's use our examples of zakara, shakara, kafara from a ayat in Quran. Yes.
Can you go back to the same slide?
This one? Oh, sorry.
So what this one?
Which one?
With the hadith is not
Yeah.
the addition. It says la yazal.
La yazal.
So here is la is not in negative side.
Actually, what it means is the term la yazalu means always. Okay, we will learn this in
Not
post.
started, no.
Actually, it is like saying, don't do it once, do it always. Yazalu is always like this. So we'll learn some of the words that use like this. So always do that. Let's talk about this ayah from the Quran. Can you read all this? Fazkuruni, azkurkum, washkuruli, wala takfuruni. If you read this ayah maybe 3 days ago, you would have said, I need a translator. Tell me. Today you can translate yourself.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Let's see how. Fa, separated. Fa means so, hence, thus. Now how will I read this from here? Will I say azkuruni, iskuruni or azkuruni? Uskuruni. Why brother need to say uskuruni?
Oh, second one. Pesh.
No, because zakara
Zakara.
is from the nasara table, or you can say the second last over here is pesh.
Pesh.
That means only the grammar student can tell me is fa stop uzkuru. No, because he knows grammar.
Well, pesh.
Even somebody who understands this ayah perfectly and does not know grammar, and you have to stop fa, and he will have trouble saying, should I say askur, uskur, iskur? But someone who knows grammar or who has been brought up with Arabic, he will never make the mistake. So fa, uskuru. Now, what is the sign for uskuru? Uskur, uskuru. What is the meaning of uskuru? You all remember. Ni, me. So Allah is saying, uskuru ni. You all remember me. You all make zikr of me. And what will end? Do what? Azkurkum. Azkuru. Very rare azkuru. MashaAllah. See, say yaskuru. Yaskuruna. Taskuru. Taskuruna. Azkuru. I will remember. Azkuru. Kum. Azkuru. I will remember you all. And Allah is saying, you all remember me. I will remember you all. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. First kuru. So you do go like this. First kuruni. Askur. Kum. You all remember me and I will remember you all. Next. Wa all. How will I, after I stop at wow, what will I say next? Ashkar, Ushkar or Ishkar? Ushkur. Remember? Nasara. So I'll say Ushkuru li. You all make shukr of me. Allah saying, you all make shukr of me. Wa and la not takfuruni. How do you say takfurun? Takfurun. You all do not do nashukri, ungratefulness. You know the meaning of kafara, one meaning was ingratitude. So takfuruna can have meaning you all, takfurun, are disbelievers, or you all are ungrateful. So la takfurun, do not be ungrateful. And now the final point. What is this zair for? What is this? Who will tell me this? What is this there for?
Because of ilah.
No. Tazkuruni, the zair is something that we talked about Rabbi and Dini. Remember Dini? Instead of the ya, we take away the ya and put a zair. So look at this.
For me.
It's for me. Very good.
For me.
See.
For Allah.
Like Rabbi was my Rabb. So takfuruni is like ya. So it means do not be ungrateful to me. Allah is saying give thanks. You all give thanks to me and do not be ungrateful to me. Such a powerful ayah. Look, Fazkuruni. Say all of you. Fazkuruni. You all remember me. Washkuruni. Azkur. Kum. I will remember you all. Next. Washkuru li. You all give thanks to me. Wala takfuruni. And you all do not be ungrateful to me.
What's the difference between li and ni? What's
The which one? Li?
Li and the first ni.
Okay, there are two ways of saying me. Actually, it is ya. Rabbi, the ya means me. When you cannot write it direct, if I were not to put this noon, how would I pronounce? Uskuru, and then how do you pronounce the ya? You can't do it. So this noon comes to our help. And you add this noon here, so you can pronounce it uskuruni. So that was very smart. In fact, in grammar they call it noon vikaya, the noon who saved me. Because otherwise I would not be able to say it. So that is why uskuruni. It's actually ya. Ya means Rabbi, the ya means me, right? Rabbi or Dini, Kitabi. So it should have been, like you rightly pointed out, it should have been Uskuru and then Ya. If you were to write Uskuru and then Ya, how would you pronounce it? You can. So to make it easy, Uskuruni. And we will see this again and again, inshallah. Yes, brother.
Sorry, brother, because you highlighted something because Li and Li are the same.
No, I'm coming to Li. The Li is because of the verb. Remember when we said, when we were talking about Salle Li Rabbika, some of the verbs, they specially take some special letter with them. So Shakara likes to take Li. Some other will take something else. So this is the quality of the verb. It doesn't say Ushkuru, Ji, again problem. So it takes Li. So this takes Li and this takes Ni. Why? The Arabs like it this way. So they did not say Washkuru Ni. Because you do not know Arabic. Brother is absolutely right. He said, why not Ushkuru Ni? But the Arab will say, no, Ushkuru Ni makes no sense. It's Ushkuru Li. We will remember, this is advanced Arabic. The verbs take special letters with them.
Right.
And we don't have to memorize. We'll just see them again and again and know them. But it's a very good point because that means you people are making an effort to understand. It's impossible to point this out if you are not making the effort. Like also brothers and sisters, understand, we are trying to cover something which other people think is impossible. But it is possible. Just a little bit of effort and prove them wrong. You can do it. So let's translate this ayah again. Fa means thus, hence. Uskuru, say that. Uskuru ni. What is it? What did I say? You all remember me. Askur kum. I will remember you all. Washkuru li. Meaning,
Thank me.
you all washkuru, you all thank me, wa and la takfuru ni. What does it mean? And you all
Don't deny me.
not deny, ungrateful. Do not be ungrateful to me. See, the word kafara has many meanings. Kafara meant disbelief, kafara meant deny, and kafara meant ungrateful. Because it's coming after shukr, that means it's about ungratefulness. Okay. So, zakara, shakara, kafara. So remember me, I will remember you. And be grateful to me and do not deny me. See, now this translation, deny me, is okay because kafara has both meanings. But as real people of understanding, a better meaning is do not be ungrateful to me. And the one who is ungrateful actually is denying him. So it's just a question of how you phrase it. So list of homeworks, and we have completed this lesson, alhamdulillah.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock and